Namaste. So, welcome to Zinx Reacts. I'm Zinx and today we're watching something from a series that I have reacted a while ago. Started reacting a while ago. It's called Until We Meet Again. One of the most beautiful series. Now, remember this is a deleted video. Okay, I mean this video got deleted when I reacted to it. It's accidentally got deleted with the other file that I was removing from my computer, from my desktop. Not desktop. I use a lappy. Just got my point right. The PC, you can say the system. So this and another series reaction, which was Bad Buddy episode 9, got deleted. So I'm re-recording it for you guys because I know even though I watched it, you guys would want to see the reaction. So I'm re-recording the reaction. Okay, and I took I it was I the third episode will be out with this reaction as well. The reason that I took a while before I upload this, before I re-react to it, I wanted to forget it a little bit. So you guys still get a little bit of a more genuine reaction than a fake one. So I think I watched this episode 2 weeks ago and I haven't rewatched anything. So in 2 weeks, I'm pretty much sure that it will be more genuine. And it's my second time watching this, so it's still quite new to me. The episode, I still don't remember everything in this episode. I remember the key points, of course. I don't remember everything, and I'm gonna enjoy it just like as I did on the first time. Maybe a little less, but definitely. So yeah, just remember that it's not my first ever reaction on this episode.
นี่แม่ทำอะไรอยู่อะครับ
But the third episode you will see is going to be genuine, and the first reaction, because that's you will notice because of my beard is different in that. And in that I am not wearing this, I'm wearing bandana. Right now I'm wearing this because I just shaved my head all the way, so there's no hair in my head right now. That's why I'm wearing this.
มาพอดีเลยมาช่วยแม่ปั้นลูกชุบไหม
ปั้นลูกชุบทำไมแม่ต้องนั่งปั้นเองทำเองด้วยอะอินว่าไปซื้อเอาไม่ง่ายกว่าหรอครับ
ซื้อเอามันก็ได้เหมือนกันแต่ความรู้สึกของคนที่กินน่ะมันไม่เหมือนกันนะ
True.
ไม่เหมือนกัน
There's a difference when you make stuff. Like I have started noticing this when I started cooking. Since the young age of 12 years old, I started cooking. My first dish was actually Maggie, just an instant noodles. But even that taste is so good, so much better than what I get from the shop and the other places. And even from, not gonna lie, from what my mom made. It was not because I made it better than my mom. It was just because I made it. That's why for me that taste is so good, and I still remember the first taste of it. I still cannot forget the taste, and I still cannot get the same taste. It's not I cook Maggie, I make much better food now, but that taste, that was the best ever Maggie that I had. No one ever could make me that happy, remember that taste ever. Even me, I have tried in so many ways to get that simple taste, get that taste back. I have never been able to. And I think the reason is because it was my first ever time making something. So that was not just the taste, I think that was just a sense of accomplishment, sense of, you can say, a little bit of proudness that a 12-year felt, 12-year-old me felt. That's why that dish still is something that I cannot replicate, because the taste that I had that time was not just simply the taste of the food, but it was also that I created a first ever dish. I made this, I cooked this dish. It's my first ever dish. I was so happy. Maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much, and that taste is still on my tongue. I can never ever in my life forget that taste of my first dish I ever created, and I can never replicate that taste. I am trying so hard every year that I make Maggie. Cannot. It's not coming. It will. It, and I've accepted it. It won't. It was not just the taste of me having the Maggie. It was the taste of joyful, and the proudness, and everything that happened in that moment, which cannot be replicated ever.
ไม่เหมือนกันยังไงอะครับแม่
It's
ก็
just
ถ้า
like
เรา
how
ตั้
you
งใจ
have your
ท
first time in
ำและ
that.
ยิ่งใส่ใจลงไปด้วยเนี่ยคนที่เขาได้กินน่ะเขาจะรับรู้ถึงความตั้งใจได้ มันไม่ใช่แค่เรื่องรสชาตินะ
Yep.
แต่มันเป็นเรื่องของความรู้สึกยังไง
Like I said, it was about the feeling as well. The feeling actually enhances the taste. Is so weird, but it's so true. That's why you can never. That's why I said I can never replicate it because of the feelings that I had that time when I made it. It won't come back. Those feelings can never be replicated as well. That was most pure feeling for me. and if I swear I wish if I could give that food to someone. I was alone that day, so only I eat that dish. If I could, if my family was there, that was the reason. Firstly, I cooked because my mom was not at home. My dad was working. My mom went somewhere in a function, I think, and I was super hungry. I could only find Maggie. That was the reason for me to try cooking, and I wish that I could share that meal because that meal till now I think that is the most delicious meal that I cooked ever, and it's because of the feeling. So I wish I could also. I was not able to, but I wish that that time I could share that feeling with somebody, but I couldn't. I don't have brother sister. I'm alone. I'm a lone child, so a single child. But yeah, I wish. She's saying what she's saying, what the mom is saying is very true.
ลองทำให้คนพิเศษดูสิ
Making yourself something for someone is not just about the process, it's about the feelings. Especially if you're
Ma'am.
cooking for someone else, that feeling
คือ
is
อิน
amazing and it tastes much better.
พี่คนนั้นใช่ไหม
นี่แม่รู้เหรอครับ
รู้สิ
แม่ว่าอินประห
But
ลาด
she
ไหม
knows
อะ
about him being with
คำ
a
ว่าประหลา
guy.
ดของอินเนี่ยมันหมายถึงอะไร
ก็
เราอาจจะมีความชอบที่ไม่เหมือนกับคนทั่วไป แต่อินก็ไม่ได้มีอะไรแตกต่างไปจากคนอื่นนี่ลู
You
ก
see, that's what I'm saying. I already forgot this kind of details already. I may remember some key moments, like I said. I'm not, and I'm not acting. I'm just that kind of person. I consume so many things in so little time that I cannot keep up with everything. And that's saying because 5 hours, at least 5 hours to 6 hours of my day goes to my anime and my manga. That's a hobby. I cannot sacrifice that time. Then 2 to 3 hours, 4 hours is reacting. Sometimes 5 hours is reacting, and 6 hours sometimes is reacting or listen. And then there is watching for myself.
ชีวิตอะเป็นของอินนะ
So, and especially when I was sick, all I did was watch.
แต่อินอย่าลืมนะ ว่ายังไงอะเราก็ต้องใช้ชีวิตอยู่ในสังคม ต้องเจอสายตาของคนข้างนอก
อินรู้ครับแม่
True.
แต่อินไม่สนใจสายตาคนข้างนอกหรอกว่าเขาจะคิดยังไงอ่ะ อินขอแค่คนในบ้าน พ่อ แม่ พี่อัน ไม่มองว่าอินประหลาด แค่นี้อินก็พอใจแล้วครับ
You know, I don't know if I said this last time when I
แต่
reacted,
ว่า
but I think
พ่อเขา
I actually prefer this first couple more. I wish they were the one who reincarnated as themselves as well. I know it's very mean thing to say to Pram and Dean, you know, the one that's playing Pram and Dean. I know I'm sorry about that, but I just love his face, and you know he looks so well with that other dude, and it's just so like, you know, Ing and Kron look so good together, and it's just like I think they are one of the most well matched couples like in the screen couples. They have the looks, they have this, they are so both good looking, you know, and they mesh. I don't know what they just look good together because their body is also not like, it's not very super slim. I think maybe that's why that as Kron is a well-built guy in it, In is not super slim, super like slender. He's also averagely little athletical on the side, you know. He's not super slim. Like if you see
บางอย่างก็ต้องใช้เวลา
Brahm is very, very slender, you know. But in his shoulders are broad, his facial structure is good. He is slim,
อธิษฐานสิ
but his shoulders are broad. It's not very. He just looks a little bigger than average person we see in Thai dramas. His hands, you can see, is very manly as well. You know.
อร่อยไหม
อินว่าใช้ได้เลยนะแม่
ชิ้นนั้นนะแม่เพิ่งทำตกไปเมื่อกี้นี่เอง
พูดจริงวะเนี่ยแม่
จริง อร่อยมาก
แม่ก็อินอ่ะเฮ้ยอินลืมล้างมือไปเลย
But the mom is so understanding. This is one thing that you guys need to, like, you know, it's very applaudable, you can say, or you can say it's very nice that mom is so understanding. Wabi Sabi, Studio Wabi Sabi. I love the name Wabi Sabi. Wabi Sabi. You know this
สวัสดีค่ะทุกคน พี่ชื่ออุ้มนะคะ เป็นประธานชมรมทำอาหารของที่
Now
นี่
I remember
ยินดีต้อนรับสมาชิกใหม่ทุกคนเลยค่ะ
they will hire, like, look at
ช
this.
มรมของเรามีส
That's
มา
what
ชิก
I'm saying. You know,
ทุกคนเลยค่ะ
they are like in both lives they are around same age, but look at him. Pram has a very slender structure. His shoulder is not broad, not broad. You know, he doesn't have a very broad structure. When Ink, he has a much broader structure, a little more which goes well with Korn structure, body structure as well, because Korn is in that life is very well built, you know, dude. So I think that's why I think I love their pairing a lot more, because it makes a lot more sense. Of course, in this, as Pram is a little slender, Dean is also a little more slender than from Korn in that. So it makes sense in their couple. I just don't know. Maybe I just like well built guys. Maybe just me. You know, don't get mad at me. You know, it's just personal.
ชมรมของเรามีสมาชิกไม่เยอะแต่ว่าคับนั่น
So they listen, Pram.
เป็น
Guys,
คุณภาพค่ะ
I'm not
อ
gonna
ย่างเช่นพี่
brag
คน
about
นี้
it. I'm
พี่
not
กิฟ
gonna
กิฟฟี่ค่ะ
keep on
ค่ะ
going
ถ
up
นัด
it.
ทำอาหารคาวนะคะ และนี่พี่เด่นหัวงอกของ
I
เรา
can't help
เป็นรองประธาน
compare
ช
them
ม
when I
รม
see
ค่ะ
them.
ขอเสียงปรบมือให้
You
พี่
know,
ด้วยนะคะ
basically it's that. You know.
ชมรม
It's the
ของเรา
same
ไม่ได้รับ
people, but
ทำแค่
in
อาหาร
different
นะคะ
bodies.
เรา
And
มี
I
สอน
cannot
บุคคล
help
ภายนอก ห
when
รื
I
อว่า
see
ครู
it.
กับม
I
หา
cannot
ลัยเวลา
help
มีงาน
thinking
เลี้ยง
about it.
ด้วย ตรงนู้น
I'm
นะ
sorry
คะ
about
เป็นเคาน์เตอร์เตรียมอาหาร
I
ค่ะ
hope you guys
ทำได้ทั้ง
forgive
ของ
me.
คาวของหวานเลย เรามีอุปกรณ์ทำอาหารไทยด้วยนะ ทั้งกระทะทองเหลืองไม้พายซึ้งนึ่งขนม
ถ้าจะขอใช้สถานที่ทำขนมได้ไหมครับ
ได้ค่ะ แต่ว่าแจ้งพี่ล่วงหน้านิดนึงเนาะ อ๋อ พี่มีเรื่องจะแจ้งค่ะ พอดีชมรมของเรามีออเดอร์เข้ามาเป็นอาหารว่าง 40 กล่อง มีใครสะดวกมาช่วยพี่ไหม งานนี้มีคะแนนกิจกรรมแล้วก็ค่าขนมให้ด้วยนะคะ สนใจไหม
He will volunteer.
เป็นงานของมหาลัยเหรอครับ
ไม่ใช่งานมหาลัยนะคะ เป็นของชมรมว่ายน้ำพอดีเขาขอความร่วมมือมา เขามีแผนจะไปรับน้องที่ทะเล แล้วก็อยากได้อาหารไปทานบนรถ มีใครสนใจไหมคะ ได้ค่าขนมด้วยนะ
ผมครับ
มีอีกไหมอ่ะ
Oh, by the way, if you are part of Patreon, while you see this on YouTube, the Patreons probably have 4th or 5th episode going on right now for them.
ตกลงของว่าง
So you
ที่
might
ทำให้
want
ช
to
มร
get
ม
the
ว่ายน้ำ
Patreon
เป็นแซนด์
membership
วิช
if
นะ
you want
ส่วน
early
งบมีเย
access.
อะอยู่ พี่ว่าเราน่าจะทำขนมเพิ่มได้พามีเมนูอะไรในใจไหม
ก็เธอคือคนนั้น ก็เธอคือความรัก ก็เธอคือความฝันที่กลายเป็นจริง รู้ไหมว่ารักจะ
ขนมเหรอครับ
ฉันถ้าเธอไม่รู้ว่าฉันโชคดีแค่ไหน and me forever just you and me forever แค่เพียงใกล้ชิดแค่เพียงเราสบตาเธอพาใจฉันลอยไปไกลสุดปลายฟ้า You are my sunshine You are my starlight at night
I love this song. I didn't even remember that this
ที
song
ม
was part of
ขน
it.
มที่ให้ไปวันนี้เป็นไงบ้าง ชอบกันไหม
อร่อยทุกคนชอบกันใหญ่เลย
กลับมีความหวัง เพราะฉันเชื่อว่ารักมีจริง
ไว้วันหลังทำไปให้กินอีก
พาไม่ถามเราบ้างเหรอว่าคนที่ชมรมมาชอบไหมอ่ะ
โชคดีแค่ไหน
เฮ้ย ถามดิกำลังจะถามไง
ใช่สิ ชมรมเราไม่มีพิธี
ก็เธอคือความฝันที่กลายเป็นจริง รู้ไหมว่ารักจากเธอเปลี่ยนแปลงฉัน ถ้าเธอไม่รู้ว่าฉันโชคดีแค่ไหน me forever
เฮ้ย เปล่านะไม่ใช่แบบนั้น แล้วถังมะนาวชอบกันไหมอ่ะ
ชอบจ้า ชมกันใหญ่เลย
พาใจฉัน ลอยไปไกลสุดปลาย You are my sunshine You are my starlight at night
หัวเราะอะไร
I don't remember me enjoying the song last time, but I'm enjoying the song right now because I know what the conversation is. So I'm focusing on the song this time.
พรุ่งนี้เอาของกินมาฝากเพื่อนทีคนนี้ด้วยล่ะ
ให้เสียงหัวใจฉันดังขึ้นอีกครั้ง ฉันโชคดีแค่ไหนที่ฉันได้พบเธอ
I love that song. I'm gonna search for it later. Last time I didn't pay attention to it, but now I'm paying attention a lot. Oh, I love that song.
ลูกชุบดวงดาว
So I'm gonna go a little fast on
Panya.
this, okay, guys? Because I have watched it. I'm gonna, as you can see, I have watched it. I'm gonna go a little fast on it.
แล้วการรอคอยที่แสนนานจบแล้ววันวาน
Oh, I remember this. I don't know, man. I don't know what it is about them that I get so much more. You can say I root for them more, or I get so much more pleasing vibe, you can say, from them. They are a little more mature. That's what it is. They give a mature vibe than Pram and Dean. They both give a very mature vibe. That's what it is. I got it now. It's the matureness. It's the maturity. That's what it is. The maturity is what makes them different for me, and I think I just love that maturity.
นี่อะไรอ่ะ
ก็ไข่เจียวไง
ไงเป็นเงี้ย
ก็มันติดกระทะ แงะไม่ออกนี่นา งั้นพี่กรณ์อย่ากินเลย เดี๋ยวเราลงไปซื้ออะไรกินที่ร้านป้าหน้าหอดีกว่าอ่ะกินนี่รองท้องก่อน
ขนมเหรอ
อินช่วยแม่ทำกับมือเลยนะ โดยเฉพาะอันนี้
By the way, that's a no.
ลูกชุบดู
If your partner cooks something for you, never say, "What is this?" Quietly eat it. Quietly eat it. This is your real life is not a drama. It's not gonna end well if you behave like this. What is this? Why is burnt? Never. Even if it's burnt, even if it's charcoal, eat it quietly. Okay? When she asks or when he asks, how is it? Just be like,
ดวงดาว ปั่นยาก
You
มาก
rather die before you say it's not. It's
Because
burnt or
Marshmallow.
it tastes bad.
กินได้จริงๆนะพี่
Man, there's something about that.
เป็นไง
I don't know.
หอมไหม
I mean, I know now
Alright,
this
man.
the maturity, but
อบควัน
I
เทียน
don't
ด้วยนะ
know. They look actually good together.
นี่ว่าแต่ข้าวไข่เจียวอ่ะพี่จะไม่ได้กินแล้วจริงเหรอ
ไว้คราวหน้าเดี๋ยวอินทำแก้มือให้นะ
ไม่เอาไม่แล้วนะ
สัญญารับรองอร่อยเหาะ
I don't know, man. They are cute. They are cute. I actually prefer them over any couple that I've seen so far in terms of the match. They look so much. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot to turn off the alert box. I will turn off the alert box right now. Oh shit. I'm sorry. It happens sometimes. I'm sorry about that. So sorry. Now it's done. I got shocked. I was like, I don't remember this kind of ringtone in that. I was so shocked. Shit. sorry about that. Yeah, Ichi-san. Yeah, arigato. Yeah, Ichi-san. Yeah, arigato. Yeah, Ichi-san.
ลูกชุบดวงดาว ปั้นยากมาก อ่ะ พี่กรณ์ลองชิมดู
I do love this, like how Dean wakes up, even if he's saying he's happy, he's not worried when he wakes up and we see this. For him, it's a very pleasant thing, you know, like he has such a good smile. He does feel a little you can see a little bit of maybe resentment or some kind of, you know, like void in his heart when he sees that, but he's not, that's why he's crying, but he's not sad when he sees that. With Brahm, whenever he sees a dream and wakes up, he's always, first of all, he's crying, that's it, but he never wakes up looking happy till now. Maybe in future we will see him waking up looking happy when he saw a dream, but for now it's always very unpleasant for him. It's been unpleasant memory, it's been something that bothered him. For Dean, as we see, it's different. It's very pleasant for him. He wakes up smiling, even though he's crying. It looks like happy tears instead of sad tears. With Brahm, it's more like sad tears. It's more like tears, you know, that just makes him just in a very miserable place, puts him in a very miserable spot. But yeah, there's a difference between that. So this is one thing to be noticed here in series. And the reason might be because that reason might go back to the first episode that we saw, you know, with Ing. It was more of a sad memory because he saw his lover get shot. So maybe that's why for him it's very unpleasant memories. But for Kon, it was not. He left with a smile when he killed himself. It was with a smile, you know. So he's the
พี่ดีน
older brother.
ผมขอไปค้างบ้านเพื่อนนะ พอดีว่าต้องคุยเรื่องโปรเจกต์
เสาร์อาทิตย์นี้พี่ต้องไปค่าย ไม่มีใครอยู่บ้าน เราต้องกลับมาอยู่บ้านเป็นเพื่อนน้อง
แต่
ไม่เป็นไรค่ะ เดี๋ยวอยู่คนเดียวได้
ไม่ได้ มีแต่ผู้หญิงมันอันตรายแล้วพี่จะโทรมาเช็ค
พี่ดีนไม่กินข้าวหรอคะ
I think there is not like maybe he's strict on his family, I don't know. There's some kind of, still it's not clear, even on the third episode it's not clear what's the actual reason behind this kind of like a distance between them, you know. It's like a very distant in relationship. They fear him. We don't know if they respect or fear him, if they fear him, if they, you know, I don't know if it's moral based, if it's unmoral things, who knows. It's still a mystery, not misery, mystery. Mystery. The mystery and misery got collided in misery. It's still a mystery.
ป้าครับ
ครับผม
ขอข้าวไข่เจียวจานหนึ่ง
ได้ครับ
Of course, it's rice ramen. And then, like I remember saying this in the previous one, I don't get how you guys eat that. I still don't get how you guys eat that dry stuff. I don't get it, guys, because in India you won't see ever happening that we don't eat just rice with omelette. Yep, egg fried rice, yeah, it's a taste, but even that, you know, have different kind of stuff and make it a little juicier with adding a little bit lemon juice, making sure that the rice is glazed with lemon juice, with little bit of soya, little bit of vinegar, little bit of maybe to glaze a little more. Sometime we will add a little bit of butter to it that thickens it, that glaze it with the buttery shine, you know, that he has. And it just doesn't feel dry. I cannot eat dry food. I cannot. It will give me hiccups. It will literally. I can't even swallow a lot of dry foods. Food. With That's why with rice we always have lentils or some kind of gravy. We need that gravy consistency to make sure that we can have anything with the rice. We not in India, we don't eat rice and then we eat gravy. We mix it with the rice. We need rice wet enough for us to gulp it down, to get it down our throat. So this is very something that I have seen a lot in Asian countries like Philippines, Indonesia, Thailand. Take China, Taiwan, anywhere. You guys can usually have this kind of foods where you have omelette with rice. You have sometimes steak with rice. You have sometimes fried chicken with rice, and like very dry foods. And I just don't know. I'm not very, like, I'm not brought up, the Indian food is not that way, so it's very weird for me, and I've tried having that. It just feels so dry to me, and I cannot eat that. I cannot enjoy that. So that's a very, I'm not going to say it's a bad thing or good thing. It's just a difference that I have seen in the cuisine that we have. It's very different. And I have seen in Philippines as well, you actually have noodles with rice as well, like dry noodles with rice. Yeah. that's not my thing, but I have tried that and it doesn't taste bad. But I tried it with a little bit of brothy noodles. Even that I couldn't get down dry. Like, I'm open to try it, but I just can't get the feel of it. I cannot enjoy it as much as you guys do. I need that gravy. I need some kind of. So if I was eating that, I would ask for some kind of sauce with it. Maybe a green coriander sauce. Of course, it's not burnt. It's why would anybody serve you a burnt omelette? Are you crazy? I know you have seen the dream, but really, burnt omelette from a restaurant, from a cafeteria. It's not gonna work.
งั้นเดี๋ยวเข้าไปชมรม
What is that in his cup? Did you order something like a mojito, whatever you guys call it? Like a lemonade? Looks like a little lemony. Maybe it's just coconut water. It has the consistency of coconut water. Maybe it is coconut water. Or maybe it's just ice cold water that is just a fog that I see. That ice, the layer that ice forms when we have ice drink. Maybe it's just ice water. I have never drank water with a straw. Ever. And I don't think I will.
ได้แล้ว โอเครีบๆมาล่ะ
For me, water is something that I always have with my bottle. And if I'm going in a restaurant, I will have it in a glass. But yeah, I take a sip from the glass directly. I don't use a straw for water.
Team
He's also enjoying omelette with rice, right?
นี่น้ำขอบใจมากหุยน่ากินชะมัดเลยอ่ะขอสักคำนะไอ้ทีมอะไรวะงกชะมัดเลยแล้วนี่อะไรเนี่ยกินแต่ไข่เจียว
Yeah, I know, right?
อยู่ๆก็อยากกิน
Eat some
นี่รู้อะไรเปล่าไข่
have some soup with it. Have some kind of liquid with it, that helps you gulp it down. Other than water. Water is not the liquid that you want to have it, because it will just freshen your palate. It will just, water will wash down every kind of flavor that you have sticking up with your palate. Basically your tongue. You don't want to wash the flavor down.
เจียวเนี่ยเป็นเมนูแรกเลยนะที่หัดทำใน
That's why I think Japanese have a lot of miso soup with their omurice or omelette rice or whatever in the breakfast, because miso soup actually helps enhance the flavor. It's a very good kind of soup to have. Very basic but very good. Maybe have miso soup or some kind of soup.
ชีวิตอะ
Um,
แล้วนี่มึงเริ่มทำอาหารตั้งแต่กี่ขวบวะ
so now what he is eating basically is
ตั้ง
just
แต่หัวยังไม่พ้นเคาน์เตอร์ครัวเลย
a
มั้ง
source of protein
ไข่เจียวนี่ก็แอบ
with a
แม่
lot of
ทำนะ
carbs.
โดนฟาดก้นลายเพราะแอบเปิดแก๊สเอง
There is no other ingredient in that.
สมควร กูเนี่ยกว่าจะเข้าครัวได้
And yeah, fat
โตเป็น
from
ควาย
all
แล้
the
ว
oil.
มีคำถามจะถามมึงอะกูให้มึงเดานะ ว่าอาหารมื้อแรกที่กูทำอะคืออะไร
I forgot that. I know what he did.
มาม่า
Egg.
อะไรวะ
Boiled
ไม่
egg.
ถูกเลยอะถูกใช่ไหมล่ะ
Oh, it was instant noodles.
อย่างมึงนี่นะก็ทำ
Hey,
อย่างนี้
like I said, that was my first thing as well. Instant noodles was my first ever dish. I can relate.
ทำเป็นหลายอย่างเลยแหละ
อะไร ไข่ต้ม
ขโมยไข่เจียวกินนี่ไง
ไข่เจียวไม่พอเลยอยากกินก็ไปซื้อเอง อยากกินก็ไปซื้อเองเลย
กินของตัวเองก็ได้ครับจริงเหรอ
กินไปเลยครับ ไม่ใส่ไม่ใส่
In India, if you are like that, yeah.
พามเคยเจอกับพี่ดีนมาก่อน
The
เหรอ
more you reject,
ทำไมเขาถึงโพส
I'm
ต์ว่า
gonna steal it.
ไม่เคยลืม
I'm gonna
ตอนที่เราเจอ
forcefully
พี่ดีน
steal it. I don't care if you feel
ใจ
bad.
เราเต้นแทบทะลุออกมาเลย
In India, I remember, I stopped bringing my lunch to the school because I never got to eat it. For 2 years, I used to, when 6th and the 7th grade, when I changed school, that's when I reached to a real world of predators. The reason I say predators because they were literally predators. It was like zombie apocalypse, but zombie being their hands and the human being my food. Like they just wanted to grab and eat it. So yeah, like it's like just they like 2 minutes and the whole tiffin was gone. Literally, wait 2 minutes, even less than a minute, and the tiffin was gone. I used to take 7 chapatis, if let's just say, I'm not kidding, because I knew that it's going to get taken at some point. At start I was 2 or 3 just because that's what my appetite is, but then I saw that these hungry predators around me wait for me to open my tiffin, because they used to eat in canteen and they want home cooked food, because canteen is not enough. Of course it's not. Yeah, even I don't think it's ever enough. And in our canteen, in our cafeteria, we don't have fulfilling meals. We have only like go-to meals, like basic, that we have patties, we have sandwich, but come on, that's not fulfilling, right? Sandwich, no. Patties, instant cup noodles. So these predators would wait for me to open my lunch so they can, as soon as I open it, I swear to God, I swear on my life, I would die if I'm lying. Okay, I'm not kidding, I cannot make this up. Before I open this, first of all, there is a circle around me of my friends. So there are 8 to 10 friends, and there are people that is not even my friends, they're just in my class. And there are people sometimes that not even in my class, they are from different class. They are the friends of my friends, and then from a different class, then they came to just snatch it. And oh my God, as soon as I open it, before I could even grab a bite, the hands will come like, and it's like a war. And it's a war that I can never win. And I tried hiding. You can't. They search you, they sniff you out. They are like dogs. These predators have better sniffing smell than a fucking dog. These predators are my friends, but god damn it, these friends turn into a predator when there's lunchtime, there's lunch break, and it's the most avoided thing that I like. People say like this good friendship. No. Friendship is good as long as it's not about the food. Food can kill your friendship, and I swear I wanted to kill this friendship that with these predators so many times, but we make it up. So after 2 years, I tried different ways. I went to the ground, they came there. I went to the cafeteria, they came there. I waited, said, I don't have any lunch today. And then I waited for them to go, but they won't leave. They were like, let's go if you don't have what you're doing in the class. Let's go. And I'm like, fuck. If I go now, how I'm gonna eat? And they're like, what you doing? And then they will snip out, let me check. And then they will take it away. I swear, man, like, I tried everything. I even tried giving a goal. My lunch like, you keep it, please keep it. Okay, I will just come up and get it later. And these guys know somehow. I don't know how, but these guys always knows. Such a bad memory, but good as well. Nostalgic, but since I have seen this episode, I'm talking a lot.
พามโพสต์พี่ดีนอะแกหมายถึงอะไรอะ
I don't know. She's very
พามเคย
cute.
เจอพี่ดีนมาก่อนเหรอ
She's super cute.
ทำไมเขาถึงโพสต์ว่าไม่เคยดู
I get it now why people wanted to pinch my cheeks all the time, because when I'm still like, I still have a round face, even though you can see my neck and everything, but I still have a round face. And now my cheeks are a little better, I think. But if you see the previous videos, like I could just take 4 months, 5 months ago, my cheeks were like her. And now I get why people wanted to pinch my cheeks.
ไม่รู้เหมือนกันนะ เราไม่
ไม่เคยดู
Wow. So I didn't know that even actresses don't wax their hands. And I'm all for, if you don't want to wax your hand, don't wax it. But I thought, actresses like Thailand and Asian industry, these kind of things matters a lot. For me, well, I cannot say about hairs because god damn it, look at this. This is like a whole jungle here. Like, look at this. This is like a whole jungle here. I cannot say much about it. But you get my point, right? Like, I never really, yeah. I cannot say much because I am full of hair. But yeah, I thought, like, in Thai industry,
ไม่รู้เหมือนกัน
even
นะ
actors has to
เราไม่
wax.
เคยเจอพี่เขามาก่อนเลยนะ
หรอแล้วทุกคนก็แปลกใจมากเลยนะ ว่าพี่เขาไม่ได้โพสต์สเตตัสมากว่าครึ่งปีอะมหัศจรรย์อะ Amazing อะ
พี่เขาอาจจะไม่เคยกินขนมลืมกลืนก็ได้เลยโพสต์ไว้เป็นที่ระลึกอะไรแบบเนี้ย
I love her acting.
หรอ
She's very
แต่
expressive.
เรา
What do you call that?
มันยังไงดีอะเรามีความรู้สึกจริงๆนะว่าพามกับพี่ดีน่ะ
Gestural.
ทั้งสองค
I
น
think gestural.
มันมี
That's how you
ความ
say. I forgot the word. It's something related to that, like gestural or
สัญชาตญาณสาววายที่แท้ทรูสาววายคืออะไร
gestural
อะ
or gestural, something like that. It's basically
ก็พวกผู้หญิงอะ
the one
ที่
that
ชอบผู้
you,
ชายได้กันเองไง
the one that express a lot of gesture.
นี่
It can be
ถึง
expressions,
เรา
hand
จะเป็น
gestures.
วายอะนะ
And she
แต่
has
เราก็
that.
ในความเป็นจริงเราก็ไม่ยัดเยียดเพื่อนให้กับผู้ชายง่ายเหมือนหรอก
She's very expressive in her acting, with her face, with her hands.
แต่พามโกรธเราไหมเนี่ยที่เราชงให้คู่กับพี่ดีน่ะ
อย่าคิดมากมะนาวถ้าเราไม่ชอบเราบอกมะนาวไปนานแล้วแสดงว่าชอบ เรา
God
ไม่แน่ใจ
damn.
เหมือนกันนะ
What the hell
แต่
happened?
ก็ยังมีสิทธิ์ใช่ไหม
So loud.
50-50 ปะ
Suddenly.
ถามจริงๆนะ ชอบพี่ดีจริงๆหรือเปล่าเนี่ย
I'm sorry about the barking. I don't know what
เราก็ไม่
happened.
รู้
It's
เหมือนกั
suddenly
น
so
นะ
loud.
คือถ้าเราเล่าแล้วอย่าหัวเราะเรานะไม่หัวเราะตั้งแต่เด็กๆแล้วว่าเรามักจะนึกถึงใครคนหนึ่ง
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. It's so
Well.
loud for some reason.
เราไม่รู้ว่าคนคนนั้นหน้าตาเป็นยังไง มันฟุ้งๆเบลอๆรู้แต่ว่าเราอยู่ด้วยแล้วเรามีความสุข เราก็รักเขามาก
แล้วคนคนนั้นคือผู้ชาย
ๆ ใช่ นี่แหละมั้งที่เป็นเหตุผลที่เราสับสนอะว่าเราชอบเพศไหนกันแน่ จนวันที่เราเจอพี่ดินในวันปฐมนิเทศ
ใช่ไหม พี่นินคือคนนั้นใช่ไหม
God
เราก็
damn.
ไม่รู้เหมือนกันน่ะ เรายังไม่เคยเจอพี่ดินจังๆสักที รู้แต่ว่า ตอนที่เราเจอพี่ดิน ใจเราเต้นแทบทะลุออกมาเลย
เราเลย
ก็ลองไปเจอดูดิวะ เนี่ย เดี๋ยวพาไป
ไม่ได้ทำไมอะ
Mamaya.
เรากลัว
โอ้ยไม่ต้องไปกลัวแล้วเนี่ยเดี๋ยวพามก็เนียนๆไปชมรมไปหายทีมเนี่ย
By the way, do you know Mamaya in I think in Filipino is Tagalog is later.
รู้ว่าไปข้างหนึ่ง
ไม่ใช่แบบนั้นนะสิ เราหมายถึงเรากลัวจริงๆอะกลัวที่จะเจอ ไม่รู้ทำไมเหมือนกัน
ไม่เป็นไรนะพามมันเน่ากับทีมอ่ะจะเป็นกำลังใจให้
ถ้าไปไม่ได้ก็ไม่เป็นไรหรอก แต่พามอะทำขนมมากิน เดี๋ยวเอาไปป้อนถึงปากพี่ดีเลย
เอาไปป้อนให้จริงนะ
ป้อนอะไรกันเล่าพอเลยพอ
ไป
เลย
ด้วยขอไปดูนะ
ทีมกับมะนาว
อยู่ทีมกับเราเป็นสาววายปะ
ไหนบอกจะไม่หัวเราะเราไง
ไปด้วย Sorry
Professor Snape was there. He would do. Remember that? I don't know if you guys have watched Harry Potter or not, but there was a scene where Hermione Granger, Ron Weasley, and Harry Potter was talking while sorry, not Hermione Granger. Yeah, there was Hermione was there, but she was on a different side of the seat. So Ron and Harry was like this team, and Pram was sitting. It was a study session going on. Professor Snape, of course, being a Professor Snape, he was on the round. He was the one who was, looking after the class, the whole hall, to be honest. In Harry Potter Hogwarts, there was a whole hall. I think it's the scene from Goblet of Fire, where before the dance they were about to ask someone for a dance, and like Ron was talking to Hermione and she said she got a partner, and then Harry and Ron was speaking while Professor Snape comes and like there's still an iconic scene that I can't even forget the whole theory. It's so iconic for me. It was one of the best things I ever. And I remember I was watching the bloopers of Harry Potter, and they said that Professor Snape keeps on repeating that take. and he was reading that. Professor Snape and Dumbledore. And Albus Dumbledore and Professor Snape
เอาล่ะทุกคน
used to
วัน
prank
เสาร์นี้
Harry
เราต้อง
a
เริ่ม
lot.
ทำขนมให้กับชมรมว่ายน้ำกันแล้วนะ ก็วันศุกร์
Oh,
ที่ต้องขอแรง
one of the most funny pranks from Harry Potter. Now we are talking about this, so I'm gonna tell you. I'm so sorry that I keep on interrupting this, but this is something that I love to do, when one topic comes. So this was one of the hilarious pranks that I think. So Harry, during the Chamber of Secrets, which is the second part after the Philosopher's Stone, the second part, the Chamber of Secrets, during that time, Harry was sleeping, and they were all, because of the whole the snake thing and the Tom Riddle stuff, they all were sleeping in the same hall. So Harry asked the director to help him set his bed near the girl that he had a crush on. So what director did, so director Snape and Albus, because Snape and Albus used to had a scene where they will talk in front of Harry while Harry's pretending to sleep in that scene, and the director did that what Harry requested, but they all three put that fake fart bombs under Harry's you can say a futon, kind of like a futon, like a bed, like a makeup bed. And so he was next to her crush, and everybody was thinking that Harry is going through some gas problems, and it was hilarious. And Snape and Dumbledore keep on laughing. And when I saw it in the behind the scenes, I was like, God damn, that is funny. I don't know, I'm such a Harry Potter fan. I love that's my childhood basically. I've watched that movie so many times, the whole series. Especially from Harry Potter 1 to 5, I have watched those 5 movies at least 10 times each, maybe 12, maybe more. I don't even know, because that was the every Sunday used to have Harry Potter on the television, and I used to just keep on watching every Sunday. It was one of my favorite things to watch as a child. One of the favorite pictures, movies to watch as a child. So it has a lot of memory connected to me. Taking so much of your time, but goddamn, that's just how it is. Sorry about that, guys. But I'm sure that you will appreciate it. If you listen to it, you will appreciate it. You might not know about this, right? You may just have heard it from me. Do let me know if you appreciate it. Goddamn, I talk so much. I'm gonna stay quiet now. I'm gonna try to stay quiet. It's been so while now. It's been 5 days since I reacted, and I just recovered, so I have a lot of energy. He's happy but also scared. Click a bit.
เชี่ยจะเอาไปคืนพี่เขายังไงดีเนี่ย
With your hands. With your hands, my guy. Don't worry, guys. The third episode will be much shorter. It's only 45 minutes after editing. This is the only one that's gonna go over an hour. Because I'm just so damn weird right now.
ดีไหมนะ
Rathon, D. Mano, non, dame.
ไม่ดีอ่ะหรือจะฝากทีมไปคืนดี โอ้ยไม่มีทางอ่ะไอทีมต้องบอกให้เอาไปคืนเองแน่ๆเลยอ่ะทำไงดีวะเนี่ยเอาไปคืนด้วยตัวเองก็ได้โอ้ยแต่คืนเมื่อไหร่ค่อยว่ากันอีกทีนะ
You know, I just noticed the paintings. I love that. This is like in planets, right? I love that one though. I love the aesthetic of it. Two big buildings, and you can see a sunset or probably sunset. Ibsen. Sponsor. You see Ibsen, I see sponsor. He does have good veins in his arms though. Wow, I just noticed.
มัน
Ram has good veins. Oh my god, it's popping out. I don't think my veins pops out. I do have veins. I can especially if I work on it, it just pumps up a little bit. If I do forearms, if I do especially bicep, triceps, forearms, I do all the way arms, you know, one day.
ข้าววันนี้เข้าชม
Instead
ร
of
มปะ
putting it
ไม่
different
ได้
days,
เข้าอ่ะ นี่เราว่า
I
จะไป
just
ห้อง
put
สมุด เมื่
bicep,
อวานที่อุ้ม
tricep,
ไลน์มา
and
บอกว่างบ
forearms.
จากชมรมว่ายน้ำ
Same
ยังเหลือ
day.
เขาก็เลยจะให้เราทำขนมเพิ่ม
Forearms is
เลย
basically
จะ
two
ไปหาซื้อข
exercises.
นมดูอะ
เอาขนมไทยนะพามยังติดใจลืมกลืนอยู่เลยอะนะ
ขอลองปรึกษาพี่อุ้มก่อนละกัน ได้ไม่ได้ยังไงเดี๋ยวบอก
โอเค
เดี๋ยว
อะไรวะ
ขอเรากินขนมด้วยนะทำมาเผื่อเราด้วยอยากกินอ่ะ
นี่
Did it.
เขาให้แต่คนใส่ชุดว่ายน้ำเท่านั้นแหละ
ทำไมอ่ะไม่ใส่ทูพีชมาเรากินได้ไหม
Come on, yeah.
พอเลย
ทูพีชไง
Come on.
นะเขาให้ใส่เล่น
ไม่จะใส่จริงๆใส่มากินไง
หุ่นอย่างนี้เนี่ยนะ
ทำไม
จะอ้วก
อ้วกทำไมก็ไม่ต้องอ้วกถ้าดูก็จะใส่
ถ้าถูกก็ปาแตกอะ
หน้าแตกอะไรล่ะ
ครับ
I mean,
ไม่
with all due respect, she is very cute. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Adam. Her body is also good. It's curvy. It's good. It's not. I don't think she's fat at all. Like, look at her arms. She has a great. Like, she's a little healthy, but not fat at all. Her arms are pretty much lean. That's not. And you know, I'm not gonna talk about her other parts of the body because that will make me sound like pervert. I just noticed what I was about to say. I was like, no, sit. Let's just quit it at arms.
ไม่ต้องเลย
If I keep on going, it will make me look like a pervert, and I'm not a pervert. Am I? No, I'm not.
พวกยาสามัญก็ซื้อไปแล้ว
I'm just very observative.
ห้ามของ
I observe. Oh, that's a nice word, observative. Is it even a word? Is observative a word? I don't know. It just came out. What do you think? Is observative a word? Observative. Someone who observes things. Observative. Appreciative. Observative. I don't know if observative is actual word or not, but for me, I just said observative, so maybe it is. Who knows? Observative. What the? My back. I'm not used to sitting straight anymore. Oh shit. Shit. I should start saying shit instead of shit.
พี่อุ้มว่าทำขนมไทยได้ไหมครับ
Let me stretch it.
ทำได้นะ แต่ต้องระวังเรื่องขนมที่เสียง่ายด้วยค่ะ
And I'm free, free falling. God damn it. Kidding. Anyways, let's get back to yeah. If you think that I'm goofing around too much, it's because I've seen most of it, nah. I'm trying to make it interesting for you guys as well, and I'm giving my commentary. Commentator gives commentary, which makes it commentatory. I'm not goofing around, okay? Whatever I'm saying right now has a meaning behind it. The meaning is keep me entertained, so I can keep you entertained. But believe me, third episode is going to be much more serious because I haven't not, because that was not deleted, so I'm not gonna rewatch it. So you will be able to enjoy it. Just bear with me in this episode because I'm rewatching it. See, I will never ever delete anything by mistake, especially a series. No, it's so hard to. I said two, and it's a whistle came. It's so hard. Suddenly, I love the watch. What is it? Titan Fast Track probably something that's a little more on the expensive side. Rolex. I don't know. I had a fast track like that. It was not that expensive. It was around $25-30 maybe in Indian American dollars. In India, that's a lot of money, by the way. In America, it's probably not, but in India, $30 is a lot of money to spend on a watch, and you're gonna spend that much money only on a branded watch. And Fastrack is considered a good brand in India, especially on sports watches or watches like that. You know, Fastrack is really good brand. Of course, G-Shock is the best when it comes to the sports watch. But yeah, Fastrack is also there. And stylish. Fastrack is also stylish. Don't worry, they will interact soon. They will come face to face soon. He will gently. What I was saying? Forgot. I found this. Sorry for returning it late. He won't even write his name. He will now, but he will delete it. Rub it. Not delete it, like rub it. Erase it. Erase it. Rub. Erase. In India, we used to call eraser or rubber usually. I don't know what you guys call it locally. We used to call it rubber. Because we rub, we use that to rub it. And then that erases something. Eraser is the correct term. We used to call it rubber. I don't know why. Never asked, never tried to know, never tried to figure it out. It's just one of those things that we call it, it's in English lingo. Because English in Indian English lingo, Indians have their own kind of English. For example, brinjal. Nobody else call an eggplant a brinjal. We are the only one. It's either eggplant or it's usually eggplant in most places, especially after the Western culture adaptation. It's eggplant, but I think we are the only one who calls it a brinjal. In school also, brinjal used to be a proper term. Which I don't think is good, because brinjal is like a brinj. Brinj is a Persian word for, I think, rice. So it doesn't make sense if you go back to the history of the origins of the word itself. Brinj, right? Right. Let me just say, brinjal, right? I mean, you guys watch it. I'm gonna search it. I'm not watching it. I'm gonna search it later, maybe. Brinjal, right? Brinj. Yeah, brinjal. So it's usually eggplant, but in UK it's called aubergine. It's like, what is aubergine?
Aubergine.
Yeah, aubergine. So in UK it's aubergine, and it's UK and Ireland. So United Kingdom is aubergine usually for Britishers, and for Americans is eggplant, but Indians usually call it brinjal. Now we are not calling it brinjal, we are also calling it eggplants. But before, it was, when I was studying in school, it was usually taught as brinjal. The term that we used was brinjal. Why I'm giving you this kind of facts that you don't need. You don't need this kind of information in life. I'm full of bullshit kind of information that doesn't matter. It's not gonna change anything. I just realized it. Like my head is full of this kind of information. Maybe it will be useful for some people. I'm not gonna say it's bullshit, but mostly it's bullshit. Like it's not gonna it doesn't matter if you call it brinjal, aubergine, or eggplant. Is same, right? And here she came.
Good morning
Good morning
อุ๊ย ไหนซีทำอะไรมาให้กินน่ะ
รอทีมก่อนมันไลน์บอกว่าจะถึงแล้วเนี่ย
ก็หิวแล้วอะ
Aww.
รอก็ได้ ทีมในทีม
She is
แต่ไม่เป็น
cute.
ไร
I don't know. She's just cute.
เรามีอะไรทำเพื่อไม่เป็นการเสียนาฬิกา
เสียเวลาหรือเปล่า
It's probably because of her.
นี่เลย
แค่นี้ก็สวยแล้วนะ ต้องแต่งเพิ่มอีกเหรอ
เอ้า สวยแล้วมันก็สวยได้อีก เป็นไง
สวยแล้ว
ตาเราสวยป้า
โอ้สวยจัง เหมือนนกยุงเลย
นกหรือยุง นกยุง
นกยุงไง
ยุงการแต่งตัว เติมก่อน
I don't know. I love her easy to go attitude. You know how confident she is.
จ้า สวยแล้วจ้า สวยเป็นมะนาวอมน้ำเลยเยิบ
หวีมาก็ใช้จะมาว่าคนอื่น
อ่ะพอ มีไส้ไก่อะโวคาโดปรุงรสกับมะเขือเทศทูน่า กินซะ จะได้มีแรงทั้งคู่
Tuna tomato.
เอ้ยขอ
I
นี้
don't like tomatoes with my
โอ้ พาม
fish.
แต่งงาน
No
กับ
matter
เรา
what
เถ
kind
อะ
of fish it is.
นะสัญญาจะเลี้ยงดูอย่างดีเลย ขอแค่มันเป็น
chicken
แม่
of
บ้านให้เรา
avocado
เถอะ
really
นะ
goes
นะ
well because avocado is a blend. It's very bland. It's very, you don't have any flavor in avocados. It's a very flavorless. That's why usually it's very flavorless. That's why you add different kind of stuff with it. You know, like sometimes you add a seasoning. For seasoning, you add a little bit of chili flakes, little bit of salt. Sometimes people add a little bit of ingredients from like fruits to vegetables, sometimes anything, you know, to some. That's why it's like, you know, avocado goes well with stuff because it doesn't have much of a flavor itself, so it really blends with the flavor that you add.
ห้ามแต่งบ้าน
But yeah, tomato
แล้วเธอก็หา
tuna
สา
is
มี
a
ให้มันใช่
little
ปะ
weird for me.
หยาบ
Tuna
คาย
sandwich, yes. Tomato
อ๋อ
เรื่องจริง
tuna
เหรอ
is
เรา
a
เล่
little-
นอีก
ทั้งคู่อะพอเลย
It's not something I would go for.
เขาเรียนแล้วนะ
I don't mind having lettuce in it
ลองชิม
and
สิ
with tuna, but the tomato is a little.
พามน้ำส้มอ่ะ กินน้ำส้มตอนเช้าจะได้สดชื่น เดี๋ยวเปิดให้ ซื้อมาให้เหรอ ขอบคุณนะ เปล่า พี่ดีนซื้อมาให้อ่ะ อย่ามาล้อเล่น เต็มหน้าเลยเนี่ย
หน้าเหมือนกัน
ใครล้อเล่น เมื่อเช้านี่แวะไปชมรมแล้วเจอพี่ดีนพอดี พี่เขาเลยฝากมาให้คนที่ทำขนม อันนี้การ
What is? I don't remember. Thank
เหนียว
you.
เนี่ย
เดี๋ยวค่อยไปล้าง
Is it for returning the file? How does he know? Why? Yeah, you know now that like, cause he wrote a note, and is it for returning the file? Does he know that he's the one who returned the file because of the note? And how does he know if he knows what he knows? And maybe he doesn't know, because. But actually, he's knowing. I'm not gonna go philosophy here. I'm just messing, okay? I'm not gonna go philosophy here. Just, but I'm very confused right now. Because he sent a note and he sent a note when he returned it. Does that mean he knows? He knows what he knows? What I'm saying he knows? Because I never paid attention to the things that he know. Last time I watched it, I didn't pay attention. Now I'm thinking if he knows what he knows, that he knows that he knows that he's the one who gave him.
นี่ดีเนาะรถทันกล้องดีเก็บของได้ครบเลย
โอเค งั้นเดี๋ยวไว้เจอกันที่ชมรมนะ
โอเค งั้นเราไปก่อนนะ
โอเค เจอกันนะ
Can I?
ครบไหมเนี่ยไปฟังทัวร์
What is
Mung
mung
tua dia
beans?
ni.
Mung beans. Beans. Okay. Mung beans. Mung beans is what? Kidney beans? I have heard kidney beans. I don't know if I've heard mung beans. Mung beans. I love this kind of
ถั่ว
stores.
เขียวซีกเลาะเปลือก
Split mung beans without skin. Oh, you this so good, man.
จริงดิ
I can live in Thailand. I can live in Thailand. Oh, this is an Indian space. This is Indian. Oh, I can live in Thailand any day. I can live in Thailand any day. That's my favorite dal, by the way. Okay, that's arrar. In India, we call it arrar. Okay, it's yellow dal that you usually see. Dal is lentils. In some places, you call it pulses. Usually referred as lentils, and that's my favorite. That's not my favorite one, to be honest. I don't actually have a favorite dal anymore, but I love whenever I cook it, I make it a little watery. I love the water of it. So when you cook a lentils, you know, in a pressure cooker, especially if you're cooking it in a pressure cooker, so as soon as you've done the process of cooking and you take the lid off, after the air is left from the pressure cooker, all the pressure is gone. In the top, you will see a little bit of water of that lentils. Okay, now there are two choices. You can mix it up. I don't mix it up because I love that water. It's very low in calories, and I usually eat that water. That lentil water. It has all the flavor. It tastes good. It has low calories, so I substitute that for mostly with my rice. I use that, you know, so I have it instead of substituting for the whole dal, which is, but yeah, it does also have less protein, of course.
จริงดิ
It's good for lentils are good for protein.
ขาดของ
If
อะไร
you
อีกวะ
don't,
พวกยาสามัญก็ซื้อไปแล้ว ห้ามของมึนเมาเด็ดขาด
โอ้นิดหน่อยเองมึง อย่าเคี่ยวนะดิวะ
กินแล้วเมาจมน้ำไปใครรับผิดชอบ
wait, when he says moong beans, did he mean moong ki dal? Because moong, we call it moong ki dal as well, but that's not moong. That's moong is a little green. Okay, greenish dal.
ลงกับน้ำเปล่า
It turns out to be a little reddish to depending on the food color as well. A little bit of reddish. It doesn't turn out to be super green when it cooked, but it looks green. A little greenish. What you're picking up right now is arrar ki dal. And it's not a beans, it's lentils. I don't know why you're calling it beans. Okay, yeah, there's something wrong with you guys because that's not beans. This is beans. Okay, this is a bean. That's not bean. That's lentil. Yeah. Maybe they maybe he forgot which one to pick. Moong beans probably is this one, the black, but that's like the back kidney beans, to be honest. Maybe.
ขอบคุณครับ
ไม่ว่านานแค่ไหน
You know, this is one thing I am liking about the second time watching it. I'm noticing things that I didn't on the first time because I was busy with the story. Now I'm noticing small things that I didn't in the first time I watched it. Maybe I should watch second time every time so I notice this kind of stuff. And the way he looks, this guy, his face, his normal face is so seductive. You know, he makes that kind of seductive face, like, you know, like he's horny. I'm sorry, but like he wants, like look at this, like way he licks his lips and everything. He's giving him a signal like, come at me. Looking at his lips, looking at his eyes and looking at his lips. Like he's 24/7 seductive mode. And the tears that I wanna know what kind of teardrops are you using, Brahm? Because goddamn, your tears run like waterfall. So much in so little time. It's so much. So there is a theory about this fake tear thing. Is that that we call it, you know, when your fake tears always come from the side. There's this theory. I don't know if it's a myth or if it's a fact, but there is a theory. Some actors have talked about it. That when you put fake tears drop, it always comes from the side first. But the real teardrops always come from the middle first. So what we have seen in Prom till now is always the side ones. So maybe he never really cried in actual cry. You know, it's always the fake teardrops. Like I said, I'm full of useless information that you guys don't need in your life, but I'm gonna give it to you anyways. It's just how it is, man. I'm full of this kind of stuff.
อย่างน้อยเราเคยได้รักกันแค่นั้นมันก็ดีเกินพออยากจะขอเพียงหยุดเวลาให้คำคืนนี้กลายเป็นนิรันดร์ก็แค่เธอกับฉันก็แค่เรารักกันรักนั้นไม่อาจหยุดวันเวลาเอาไว้
Not like bad in like so bad as in for my heart. This is gonna piss me off. I justให้เธอจงจำสายตาคู่นี้มันจะไม่มีวันเปลี่ยนแปลงไปไม่ว่านานแค่ไหนฉันเป็นของเธอแค่เธอคนเดียวเท่านั้นแต่เราพบกันเพื่อจากรักกันเพื่อรอวันเอ่ยคำลาขอบคุณนะครับที่ช่วยหยิบของให้ So that episode is already reacted and it will be much better than this. You won't hear this much bullshit in that one. Okay, luckily I didn't delete that one. And it won't actually be over an hour like this one. I hope you guys will enjoy this. Probably cursing me. Oh my god, why are you talking so much in between? Because I have seen this. Stop. I'll see you next time with episode 3, episode 4, episode 5. If you're on YouTube, it's gonna take a long time for you to recover with the series. Go and get my Patreon membership if you want to get early access. Bye bye.